Hi there, everyone. I'm News 8 meteorologist Ashley Baylor with a check of your latest forecast. Well, obviously, we are coming off a very wild Saturday. The weather changed very rapidly. At one point, it was sunny with just a few clouds and temperatures were in the 60s. And all of a sudden, as we expected, here comes this frontal boundary with some severe thunderstorms. Not only did we get storms, but you probably noticed that big drop in temperatures. But let's talk about some of these severe thunderstorms. There was hail reported all across New Jersey and New York State, to the point that Central Park actually recorded a daily snowfall record. And you're probably saying, huh, what, a daily snowfall record? Well, because technically hail counts as snowfall, and they had so much hail, they actually had to trace them out. So it goes in the record book. But here in Connecticut, we had 3 unconfirmed tornadoes, and we have to say unconfirmed because technically those tornadoes have to be confirmed by the National Weather Service survey team. So we have 1 unconfirmed tornado on the Branford-Guilford line, another one in Cheshire, and another one potentially in the Griswold, Plainfield, Sterling area. So 3 separate tornadoes here. Now, when we are looking at radar, we're obviously not just looking at rain. We are also looking at what we call velocity. That tells us how strong the winds are, and it also shows us whether any of these storms are actually rotating. And around the time of these storms, we did pick up on some rotation. There were no tornado warnings in effect, but there was some rotation, which could indicate some brief touchdowns. We also look at what we call the correlation coefficient, which is also loosely known as a debris detector. And so when we see that there's rotation and we can see that debris has been lofted a few thousand feet into the air, it's usually indicative of a tornado. So I was actually out in Cheshire yesterday. I was surveying the damage. I did a Facebook Live. You can certainly check that out if you want to. When I was out there, I saw all of the debris all down in one direction, which can be indicative of straight line winds or even a microburst. Usually if you have more of a cyclonic pattern, that's more indicative of a tornado. So I initially thought it was a microburst in Cheshire. But when I came back, I consulted with another weather colleague. We kind of looked at more data and determined, yeah, Cheshire could have even had a brief touchdown. So again, the National Weather Service survey team will be out over the next couple of days determining exactly what happened, where these tornadoes touched down, how big they were, where they lifted, and exactly how strong they were, whether it was an EF0 or an EF1. So we have to wait for the National Weather Service to determine exactly what happened, but I would say we're likely going to get 3 confirmations. So today, morning sun giving way to afternoon clouds, a quieter day to say the least, with temperatures in the low 50s. Now, clouds will move in this afternoon, but not bringing in any rain along for the ride, at least through the afternoon hours. But as we get closer to 9 o'clock this evening, that's when we will start to see some rain showers moving in. Oh, but hold that thought. Not everybody is going to see just rain. Up in the northwest corner, we actually may see the brief transition from rain over to a wintry mix, but no accumulations expected. So Monday, we're looking at partly sunny skies. So at times you may see more clouds than sunshine, but there will be breaks of blue sky and temperatures will be in the upper 40s near 50 degrees. So tonight, passing rain showers primarily between 9 p.m. to 3 a.m. A wintry mix is possible up in Litchfield County with temperatures dipping into the 30s. And then tomorrow, peaks of sun, a bit on the cool side with highs in the upper 40s near 50 degrees. So here's our 8-day shoreline forecast, where Tuesday and Wednesday will be a pair of quiet days. In fact, Wednesday will be very pleasant with temperatures in the low to mid 50s. That's where we should be for this time of year. Now Thursday, things are going to warm up again. We're going to be back in the mid 60s on Thursday, but it looks like the timing of the rain is kind of pushed back a little bit on Thursday. So it looks like we'll get through most of Thursday dry, but then there will be a chance for some rain showers Thursday night into early Friday morning, all courtesy of another cold front, because look at that number drop from 64 degrees on Thursday to 47 on Friday.